Backstage Pass, Institute of Gaming. For more details, contact 7093965965965.
చేసింది తక్కువ. హాయ్ గైస్, వెల్కమ్ టు iDream. నేను మీ చాణక్య. గైస్, ఈరోజు మన రియల్ టాక్ విత్ చాణక్యలో వచ్చిన గెస్ట్ ఒక బ్యూటిఫుల్ యాక్ట్రెస్. తనే హెబ్బా పటేల్. మరి ఓదెలే 2 సక్సెస్ తర్వాత అయితే ఇప్పుడైతే మనతో పాటు కూడా ఉంది. బోల్డ్ అనే విషయాలు కూడా తన లైఫ్లో ఇంకేమి హ్యాపెనింగ్స్ జరుగుతున్నది కూడా అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ హెబ్బా,
Hi Chanakya.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
I'm fine, thank you.
యా, చేసింది తక్కువైనా కానీ ఇంపాక్ట్ మాత్రం ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నట్టుంది ఓదెలే 2లో.
Thank you.
సో హౌ యు ఆర్ ఎంజాయింగ్ ద సక్సెస్?
I'm just giving interviews, that's all. అదే వేరే ఏం చేయలేదు.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఓదెలా మూవీ, సో ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్,
Hmm.
ఆ మూవీ అనేది కరోనా టైంలో వచ్చింది.
Hmm.
అయినా కానీ ప్రేక్షకుల దగ్గర నుంచి ద రెస్పాన్స్ ఇస్ ట్రెమెండస్.
Yes.
అందుకే సెకండ్ పార్ట్ అనేది కూడా ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది.
Correct.
సో ఎలా ఎంజాయ్ చేశారు ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్
See,
టైం?
first time చేసిన టైంకి 2020లో I started shooting for that film. And that time, because I was bored and I just wanted to go back to set, I was like, okay, I'll do a film.
Yeah.
Sampath sir came, narrated the script, నాకు story నచ్చింది. Like, it was something that I hadn't done. నేను ఒప్పుకున్నాను. I said, okay, I'll do it. It was shot extensively. COVID lo, we were all cooped up in the same hotel. Go to the set, not to meet anybody else because COVID cases were still on. So they were like, you have to be very careful, only come on set and all of that. So I don't know. I've never had a movie shooting experience like Odela 1 because I was literally just going to set, coming back, eating, going to sleep. No, we are not allowed to meet outside people.
Right.
It had never happened. My DOP and Vashishta used to stay in the same hotel. So because we didn't have anywhere else to go and meet anybody else, we would also do dinner together. So it was literally like you're going, coming back. It was an interesting time, for the lack of a better word. But because people had nothing else going on, we put our heart and soul into that film.
ఓకే.
And for me particularly, it was a little challenging because I hadn't played a role like that before.
అంటే మీ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ షాట్ అనేది కూడా ఒకటి ఉంది కదా. సో ఏంటంటే రైల్వే ట్రాక్ మీద, సో అది కూడా కంప్లీట్ గా బురద పూసుకొని ఆ హెడ్ పట్టుకొని రావడం అనేది, దట్ వాస్ ఎట్లా చెప్పాలి అంటే భయం పుట్టించేసి.
అదే నాకు భయం రాలేదు. Like I wasn't scared because I knew it was a prop and I didn't realize the impact of that scene. I didn't think it would have such a powerful impact. I was fully covered in dirt.
Yeah.
So నాకు బాగా discomfort గా ఉంది ఈ కాస్ట్యూమ్ లో. సో నేను ఇంపాక్ట్ పక్కన లైక్ ఇంపాక్ట్ పైన ఫోకస్ చేయలేదు. ఓన్లీ జస్ట్ సీన్ అయిపోవాలి, తొందరగా నేను స్నానం చేయాలి, అదే దట్ వాస్ వాట్ వాస్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్ ఇన్ మై మైండ్.
ఆ రైల్వే ట్రాక్ మీద నడిచేటప్పుడు కూడా ఎలా అనిపించింది?
So that also was a very interesting experience because that is actually shot in Odela railway station. That was literally, that railway track is Odela railway station. So and this was as a limited crew, 10 characters in the film. There are not too many people in the film. Suddenly when we went to Odela and we were shooting in that railway station, too many people came and I thought, okay, I'm going to get COVID and I'm going to die. Because I hadn't seen so many people in months. And suddenly everybody came and you couldn't control. And I was like, okay, at least I'll die acting or I'll do something nice before dying. So that's why I was like, okay, let's do this shot.
ఓకే. అంటే ఆఫ్టర్ షార్ట్ చూసిన తర్వాత కానీ దాని ఇంపాక్ట్ చూసిన తర్వాత ఎలా అనిపించింది?
See, I'm a very, నేను నా గురించి బాగా critical.
ఓకే.
So I never feel like I've made an impact.
అంటే మీకు మీరు అలా అనుకోరా? అంటే కొంచెం సెల్ఫ్‌గా కూడా అరే ఐ హావ్ డన్ దిస్ అని చెప్పేసి మిమ్మల్ని మీరు కంగ్రాచులేట్ చేసుకోవడం గాని అలా ఏముంటదా?
మోస్ట్లీ ఉండదు. I don't know. నాకు నేను లైక్ చూసి wow, what a job I've done. Once or twice only in my life I felt like that.
ఓకే. ఓదెల 2 విషయానికి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఇట్స్ ఎ క్యామియో రోల్. మరి అది అలా చెప్పే మీరు ఎంటర్ అయ్యారా లేకపోతే ఎలా ఉన్నది?
నాకు చెప్పారు ఎక్స్టెండెడ్ క్యామియో ఉంది, సెకండ్ పార్ట్ పెడుతున్నారు, బట్ సెకండ్ పార్ట్ వేరే డైరెక్షన్ లో వెళ్తుంది. బట్ నేను కావాలి స్టోరీకి ఫార్వర్డ్ తీసుకోవడానికి, అందుకే and it is my film. It is my film. I had to take it forward and whatever was expected because see in the first part నేను మర్డర్ చేసి జైలుకి వెళ్ళిపోయాను. సో ఎక్కువ క్యారెక్టర్ పెట్టడానికి ఆల్సో కష్టం. అండ్ సంపత్ సార్ వేరే డైరెక్షన్ కి స్టోరీ, he took the story in a different direction. So my character in the different direction was only required for that much. So that's fine.
తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి వచ్చి 10 ఇయర్స్ అవుతుంది.
This is my 10th year. Yes.
ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు? ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది?
I'm very happy. I'm very content and I'm more motivated now to work harder.
ఓకే.
Because I think for the first few years, 10 years లో first few years నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నారో నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు. నేను just ఊరికే పని చేసి like I was just doing whatever was coming, doing my thing and doing whatever was there. Now I feel like being a better actor, taking good care of myself, being more responsible. Now I feel like that. So fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes.
కానీ చాలా తక్కువ మంది హీరోయిన్స్ కి మాత్రమే ఇలా లాంగ్ రన్ అనేది కూడా ఒక ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఉంటుంది. లక్కీలీ మీకు
Thank you.
లక్కీ రన్ అనేది కూడా ఉంది.
Thank
సో
you.
ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు
That
అంటే
is what
10 ఇయర్స్ ఏంటిది అని చూసుకున్నప్పుడు?
That is what I really like, you know. People usually, like, I've been asked this question a lot. You know, I've had more flops than hits.
Right.
I've been asked this question a lot. How do I feel about it? See, hits or flops are not in my hands, but surviving in this industry for this long, that is in my hands.
Okay.
So my success for me has been lasting as long as I have done. So for me, that gives me enough immense pride. As you said, actresses ki eko shelf life ledu. So just to survive, just to be in the movies and just to be relevant after so many years also, that just gives me a lot of pride in myself.
Yeah. అలా ఎలా? సో ఆ మూవీ చేసేటప్పుడు అరే ఎవరి అమ్మాయి భలే ఉంది అని చెప్పేసి సో తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు కూడా మిమ్మల్ని ఓన్ చేసుకున్నారు. ఆ మూవీ సక్సెస్ లో కూడా యు ఆర్ ద వన్ ఆఫ్ ద గ్రేటెస్ట్ పార్ట్ యువర్ రోల్ దట్ వన్ విత్ రాహుల్ రవీంద్ర గారు. సో రాహుల్ గారితో చేస్తూ సో ఫస్ట్ దెన్ లేటర్ వచ్చిన సక్సెస్ సో విత్ కుమారి 21F ఎలా అనిపించేది?
See, ala, to be very honest, I didn't know what I was doing. I just did the film because I wanted to, like, నేను ఒక తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్, లైక్ ఒక సౌత్ ఫిల్మ్ చేయాలి, అందుకే నేను చేశాను. And fortunately for me, ఆ మూవీలో I met very nice people. Rahul, Venla Kishore, I met him through that film and he's still one of my closest friends in the movies.
Okay.
So that movie was a very good learning experience. Then after, I'm telling you, I have, like, the impact of Kumari I feel now because people still have that like that film ka feeling on me abhi bhi. And when it released, I didn't realize the impact of it, to be very honest.
అంటే అంత పెద్ద సక్సెస్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత దాన్ని మీరు కరెక్ట్ గా ఎన్కాష్ చేసుకోలేకపోయారు అని అంటే వాట్ డు యు సే?
Yes, I did feel that sometimes I couldn't. Like sometimes I feel like I could have done better.
Yeah.
But I think if nothing else, I think I did my best.
Okay.
Now what I did in my best, maybe could I have done things differently? Maybe. Could I have chosen better scripts? Maybe. But abhi now what's done is done. Instead of sitting and be like, did I encash it? It's not going to bring me any happiness today.
Okay.
So what I don't have, I don't want to focus on that.
అంటే యూజువల్ గా ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీలోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఎవరికైనా కానీ సో అలాంటి ఫేమ్ అనేది రావడానికి ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ మూవీస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. కానీ మీకు ఎర్లీ స్టేజ్ లోనే అది వచ్చింది. వచ్చిన తర్వాత అక్కడ మీకు ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ సెలెక్షన్స్ లో ఎందుకు అక్కడ కొంచెం ఫికిల్ అయిపోయింది అనుకోవచ్చు ఆఫ్టర్ కుమారి 21F?
I think that time I was not informed as to what I wanted. Like నేను ఏం చేయాలి as నాకు, I was new to the movies. I didn't know what I was doing for the most part. And I was just taking up whatever was coming my way. I wasn't thinking too much. Money was playing a great role in making certain life choices. But to be very honest, I don't have any regrets.
Okay.
I'm okay. I mean, if it didn't work, see, even if it didn't give me commercial success, it gave me financial success.
Okay.
So success is a success.
Okay.
Not everything is a hit or flop. It gave me money, it gave me stability, it gave me more camera exposure, it gave me opportunities to work with people. So those are also factors of success. Only hit or flop is not ideally the parameter for success, in my opinion.
Okay. అండ్ తర్వాత ఎక్కడికి పోతావు చిన్నవాడ అనేది కూడా చేశారు. సో అందులో కూడా వన్ ఆఫ్ ద గుడ్ రోల్స్ అండ్ మంచి సక్సెస్ అనేది కూడా వచ్చింది. సో ఎలా అనిపించేది ఏంటంటే బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ సక్సెస్ ఆర్స్ దేర్ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ఎ గుడ్ రన్ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఆఫర్స్ అనేది కూడా వస్తూ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇలాంటిది ఎలా తీసుకొని ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోయారు?
ఎక్కడికి పోతావు చిన్నవాడ, ఇడో రకం అండ్ వన్ మోర్ ఫిల్మ్ ఐ సైన్డ్ అరౌండ్ ద సేమ్ టైం.
ఆయన సేమ్ ఇయర్ లోనే రిలీజ్ అయ్యారు.
No, 2016, 2017. Yes. So at that time also, I'm telling you, I didn't process most of it. I was just doing films that were
same.
I'm not joking. Ekkadiki Pota Chinnavada, I really enjoyed.
Okay.
Because Vianand sir is one of the only directors one of the few directors I've worked with. Narration Cheppina, Ade Like sometimes a writer or director will narrate something, and when you go on floors, you're shooting for something very different or something not what they have narrated.
ఓకే.
Vianand sir was the only one whose narration was exactly what he delivered.
ఓకే.
So I knew what I was doing, and it was a very interesting movie. And I was very happy to be a part of it.
ఓకే. సో ఆఫ్టర్ ఓదెలా, బిఫోర్ ఓదెలా, సో ఎలా ఉంది లైఫ్?
So before Odela, I think 2019, very briefly. So 24 Kisses was a film I did.
Yeah.
Which I had a lot of expectations from. Because I thought it was one of those very interesting, commercial but impactful films. And I had very high hopes from that film. When I took it up, it was not the kissing scenes and all that. I really liked the concept what the director was trying to convey. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for me the way I think, like the way I thought it would work out. So after that, I took a little bit of time, and 2019, for a major part of 2019, I didn't work because I was either not happy with the kind of offers I was getting, or I was waiting for something, like I wasn't sure what direction I should go.
Okay.
So I just waited, and then 2019, I did the song in Red, and I did a cameo in Ore Bujiga. And Radha Mohan sir was the producer of Ore Bujiga.
Yeah.
And Radha Mohan sir told me during Ore Bujiga that I really liked working with you. I will, whenever I make a film next, at some point in my life, I will give you a full-fledged role.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, there are people in the industry who give all of these promises and it's just talk, so it's fine. I didn't take it very seriously, but I was like, okay, sweet that he has said this.
Yeah.
2020 lockdown happened.
Yeah.
Not me, the whole industry is not working. So now there is no need to worry that I'm the only one who's jobless. Everybody is jobless. Then I get a call from Radha Mohan sir saying, I want to offer you a film. First, I was shocked because I was like, oh, he actually is fulfilling the promise that he made to me. So to be very honest, when I took up Odela, I was just so happy that a person has fulfilled his promise.
Right.
I was like, even if the story is not nice, I'll do it because it was just. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
ఏంటంటే ఒక ప్రామిస్ అంటే ఒక మాట ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత దాన్ని ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేసుకోవడం వెరీ తక్కువ మందే ఉంటారు.
Yes.
సో అలా ఆయన ఆఫర్ చేసేటప్పుడు వీ హావ్ టు యాక్సెప్ట్ ఇట్.
Yeah.
Obviously. అలా మీరు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేశారు.
Yeah. Thankfully, it turned out to be Odela.
Yeah.
And thankfully, so during Odela, నాకు ఒక భయం ఉంది my mind లో. 2018 తర్వాత నేను ప్రాపర్ ఫుల్ ఫ్లెజ్డ్ క్యామ్లా ఫేస్ చేయలేదు. సో 1.5 years అయిపోయింది ప్రాపర్ హీరోయిన్ రోల్ చేసి. నాకు మైండ్ లో ఉంది నేను యాక్టింగ్ మర్చిపోయాను. I don't know, like I had those things in my mind. I have forgotten how to face the camera. I haven't been a heroine, like a full-fledged heroine in a film since 2018.
Okay. After 24 Kisses.
Yes, after 24 Kisses, I just did a song in Red and I did Ore Bujiga, which was also a cameo. I hadn't been a heroine on a movie set since 2018. And I was so nervous. I think I was more nervous during Odela than I was during Kumari also.
Okay.
Because Kumari, I was new. Nobody expects anything. But Odela, if I do a bad job, then that would be a problem. So I went to set. And thankfully, I was like, nobody is working. I have to be very grateful that I have work. Most actors currently are not getting any work. Radhamohan sir and Sampath sir have given me a great film. I need to put my heart and soul. Fortunately, Soundar sir, our DOP, was also very patient, very kind. Vashishta was very good to work with. And all of them were very serious about their craft.
Okay.
And since I had no friends to meet or anything to do, I was putting all my energy into acting.
Okay.
Like if you have free time, you distract yourself. I had no distraction.
ఎందుకంటే బిఫోర్ ఓదెలా అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఓదెలా ఒకసారి అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటే కమింగ్ టు యువర్ యాక్టింగ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ చాలా మెచ్యూరిటీ అనేది కూడా ఉంది. ఏంటంటే ఆ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్ మీరు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసిన విధానం కానీ అంటే అంత రూరల్ రోల్ అనేది కూడా ఇంతకుముందు ఎప్పుడూ చేయలేదు. సో అది కూడా ఒక ఛాలెంజ్ గా తీసుకొని
నేను
చేయడం
అడిగాను సంపత్ సార్ కి, నాకు ఈ రోల్ ఎందుకు ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు, నేను సెట్ అవ్వద్దు. I've always played contemporary glamorous girls roles. Why did you even see me in this role? And Sampath sir was very sweet. He told me, మీరు ట్రై చేయండి, వర్క్అవుట్ అవ్వకపోతే మీరు వెళ్ళండి, బట్ అట్లీస్ట్ ట్రై. But he said, if I don't like, I'll only remove you, or you leave if you think you cannot get it, but let us try. And I took it up, and first 2-3 days of shoot I was horrible.
Okay.
My body language was not of a rural girl at all. Soundar sir would tell, this girl looks like she's from Bombay, she doesn't know anything. And there was a scene, okay, where I have to pick up the cot. and now she's a dhobi's wife.
Yeah.
So for their body language is only very different. And I picked it up and I went up to DOP sir and I said, was I good? He said, you look like a girl who is from Bombay and who has never lifted a cot in her entire life. That is how you did this shot. So it's good or bad? He said, it's horrible, Hebah. Then I was like, she, I can't do this. If I'm doing this movie, I have to do it correctly. Otherwise, I have to leave.
Yeah.
There is no room. Like in those bubbly, glamorous girls, you can do bad acting. Not bad acting. You can do so acting and get away with it. But in a film like Odela, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Then I started sitting after shot and looking at all the. We were shooting in a village.
So Odela shoot చేస్తున్నారు.
Not Odelas. Odela was some parts.
Okay.
The remaining was in the outskirts of Hyderabad somewhere.
Okay.
Then I started sitting and looking at women and their body language.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, chalo, abhi, there is so much free time. What should I do? At least let me learn. And then after I started putting in more and more thought into my acting, I actually, okay, I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret.
Okay.
I always liked being a heroine more than an actress.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. I always thought that I liked the whole idea of dressing up and doing shots and looking like, because I always liked how I looked on camera. I always liked being a heroine more than an actor.
Okay.
And something after Odela made me feel I want to be an actress. Like, I don't want to take away from the heroine, but I also want to be an actor. It is very gratifying and very satisfying to give a good shot.
Okay.
And sometimes when you give a good shot, you know. You don't even have to wait for the director to say, take okay. You yourself know that you have done a good job.
కానీ ఎవరైనా కానీ ఒక హీరోయిన్ యాక్టర్ అవ్వడం అంటే చాలా రేర్ ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఒక యాక్టర్ మరి హీరోయిన్ అవ్వగలుగుతుంది కదా. వై కాంట్ యూ ట్రై నాట్ లైక్ దట్? ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడు హీరోయిన్ గానే ఆలోచిస్తే మన మైండ్ సెట్ అక్కడే ఆగిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. బట్ కమింగ్ టు ద ఓదెలానే మేము యొక్క మైండ్ సెట్ కానీ కంప్లీట్ చేంజ్ చేసేసింది అనుకోవచ్చు.
No, I still like being a heroine.
ఇప్పటికినా?
I still like, I'm telling you, I think more than my performances, I like how I look on camera. So I think that always plays in my head. One of the other reasons why I was so focused on performance in Odela. Tanalo costumes baledu.
Yeah.
Hair makeup ledu. No makeup ante naku feel ayuru chinna se concealer petti, just like no makeup.
Yeah.
But nizanga no makeup.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, now to I don't have the security blanket of hair and makeup, so I have to act because there is no security blanket also.
అంటే ఇంక ఒరిజినల్ హెబ్బా ఎలా ఉంటుందో ఓదెలలో అట్లాగే ఉంది.
So then I was like, no, now it's not my glamour also, it's not the looks, it's not nothing, only performance is needed. So that's when I was like, okay, let me just
హెబ్బా ఎక్కువగా గ్లామరస్ రోల్స్ ని మీరు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయడానికి ద రీజన్ ఏంటి?
I like being glamorous. I like being a heroine. Actually, when I'm taking up a role, if the role excites me, whether it's de-glam or if it's glamorous, I'm okay with both. I'm not saying I'm opposed to de-glam.
Okay.
I like de-glam roles. I like glamorous roles. I like roles that interest me.
Actually, glamorous అంటే మీ దృష్టిలో ఏంటి అసలు యాక్చువల్గా? It's a exposing or what? It's a like a baby doll.
No, just according to me, glamorous is either you feel more confident when you appear on screen, when you know your hair, makeup, outfit, shoes, everything is in place and you feel more refined version of yourself. Skin show to can be done in Indian costumes also. It can be done in any costume. So skin show, no. I just feel glamorous is you feel better from inside and not just outside.
మరి అలా ఎలాలో అసలు గ్లామరస్ రోల్ మాత్రం కానే కాదు, కంప్లీట్ ఒక ఇండియన్ ట్రెడిషన్ టైప్ లో ఉండేది, తెలుగు ట్రెడిషన్. మరి ఆ రోల్ ని ఎట్లా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేశారు?
ఫస్ట్ మూవీకి హీరోయిన్స్ కి చాయిస్ లేదు.
ఓకే.
ఫస్ట్ మూవీకి హీరోయిన్స్ కి ఏదైనా ఇచ్చేస్తే నేను లైక్ అదే తన చేసేస్తారు. వెరీ ఫ్యూ హీరోయిన్స్ హ్యావ్ ద లగ్జరీ టు డిసైడ్ వాట్ దే వాంట్ టు డూ ఇన్ దేర్ ఫస్ట్ ఫిల్మ్.
ఓకే.
దట్ టైమ్ ఐ డిడ్ నాట్ హ్యావ్. దట్ టైమ్ ఆల్సో ఐ థాట్ ఐ వాస్ లుకింగ్ వెరీ నైస్.
యా.
That time also I thought I was very glamorous. Telugu glamorous I was thinking. So that time I did not think that I was de-glam. I was very happy that time also in the hair and makeup and the outfits that were given to me.
యాక్టింగ్ విషయంలో సో మీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఫుల్ పొటెన్షియల్ చూడలేదు మేము ఇప్పటి వరకు అనుకుంటున్నాం. సో వాట్ డు యు సే?
So I still have few more years, a lot more years. So at least before I leave, I'll show you my full potential.
Full potential. ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్ చేయాలని యాక్చువల్ గా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ మీకు?
So this I've been thinking a lot lately. One, I want to do a full-fledged comic role.
Okay.
One, I want to play a full-fledged negative role.
నెగెటివ్ రోల్ అంటే ఏదైనా ఎగ్జాంపుల్?
Not negative as such, like with gray shades.
ఓకే.
Then third, I want to do a proper family drama.
లైక్ 'ధూమ్ ధామ్'.
Yes, but yeah, maybe on those lines, but more. Dhoom Dham was a comedy family entertainer.
Yeah.
A little more on the emotional side of family entertainer. Yes, those are the roles that I want to do.
ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక పక్క గ్లామర్ రోల్, ఒక స్క్రిప్ట్ అనేది వచ్చింది గ్లామర్‌కి సంబంధించింది. అండ్ ఇంకో పక్క అయితే పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఓరియెంటెడ్ డీగ్లామర్ రోల్. సో విచ్ వన్ విల్ యూ యాక్సెప్ట్?
Both.
నో, ఓన్లీ వన్ చాయిస్. ఓన్లీ ఒకటే ఉంటుంది.
But it depends on the story.
ఓకే.
See, now you're being a little prejudiced, huh? You're stereotyping that glamorous role will not have nice story. Glamorous role can also
నాట్ లైక్
have
దట్.
nice story.
ఏంటంటే ఇందులో మీకు కావాల్సిన ఎలిమెంట్స్ కానీ, సో సమ్ కమర్షియల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్‌తో
Okay.
కూడుకునేది అన్నీ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఇంకో పక్క అయితే డీగ్లామర్ రోల్ అండ్ స్టోరీకి సంబంధించింది గానీ, మీ క్యారెక్టర్‌కి సంబంధించిన వెయిటేజ్ అనేది ఇంకో పక్క ఉంటుంది. విచ్ వన్ యూ విల్ చూస్?
It's a very tough question.
యాహ్! అందుకే కదా ఆన్సర్ కావాలనేది.
I think currently I'll choose the glamorous role. Currently.
ఓకే.
Because in the middle, I hadn't taken too much care of my fitness. I was not in my best shape. So that time I was also focusing more on roles. Now I've taken care of my fitness again. So now I want to show my glamorous side more than my acting side. So maybe for extremely selfish reasons, I would go for the glamorous role.
ఓకే.
Currently.
ఓకే.
It can change tomorrow also. Tomorrow if you ask me, I'll think differently.
ఈ కొన్ని ఇయర్స్ బ్యాక్ ఒకసారి అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటే కంప్లీట్ ఇట్స్ ఏ ఫేడ్ అవుట్ అయిపోతున్న మూమెంట్. ఎందుకంటే రోల్స్ అనేది కూడా, మూవీస్ అనేది కూడా తగ్గిపోయాయి మీ దగ్గర నుంచి. అండ్ ఆ టైంలో కూడా మీరు కూడా కొంచెం వెయిట్ పుట్ ఆన్ అనేది కూడా అయిపోయారు. సో ఇంకా హెబ్బా లేదు అని అనుకున్న టైంలో అగైన్ యూ బౌన్స్ బ్యాక్. సో ఆ టైంలో అంటే వెయిట్ పుట్ ఆన్ అవడానికి కానీ రీజన్స్ ఏంటి యాక్చువల్గా?
I think I was just eating too much. Anta complicated reason em ledu. I'm telling you, there was a brief time. You know, with success coming early, people also tend to take it for granted.
Okay.
I think I was.
You're taking it granted.
No, because see, a lot of people, as you in the beginning of the interview said, people have to struggle for the kind of success they get with films. I got it in the beginning.
Yeah.
So the beauty and the problem of it is you start to think that you deserve it. But the bad of it is also, it's a very tough thing to maintain it. Very few people can actually maintain it. And I think in the middle, I lost sight of what I was doing.
Okay.
Movie offers were coming. Good, bad, small. I've never not had movie offers coming.
Okay.
Even if it's not a big film or a mid film, it's a small film. Any kind of film offers have always come my way. And that also I just took it, movies will come.
Yeah.
Whether it's whatever it is, I will make money. When you're not, then you start taking it. I started taking it as a job. I didn't realize the hard work it requires to be an actor. I was just eating whatever I wanted to, sleeping at odd hours, doing whatever was needed.
అంటే ఫిట్నెస్ మీద కాన్సంట్రేషన్ పెట్టలేదు అసలు?
Absolutely not. In fact, the more at my unhealthiest best, I was still getting a lot of work. So I thought people don't care. I would see myself on camera and then be like, why was I looking like this? Like last 2 years ago, there were 2 films of mine that came out. I looked absolutely horrible in those films. I now look back at them and I feel pissed off that I did not take care of myself enough. So I think I just lost sight of what I was doing. And it takes a lot of, like, I have immense respect for actresses who always look a certain way, because it's not easy. I've been doing it for the past 1.5 years now. It's not a struggle anymore, but I have to think. And for actresses who made it their entire lifetime, who I've never seen fat, who's never gained weight, I want to be like you. I want to be like you.
ఈ చేంజ్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చింది? యూజువల్గా నేను కంప్లీట్గా అవుట్ ఆఫ్ కంట్రోల్ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను, సో లేదు ఐ హ్యావ్ టు కమ్ బ్యాక్ సో నేను ఇప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ గా చేంజ్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుని ఏ పాయింట్ లో రియలైజ్
See,
అయ్యారు?
చాలా like at many points నాకు ఈ థాట్ వచ్చింది. నేను వెయిట్ లూజ్ చేయాలి, నేను వెయిట్ లూజ్ అవ్వాలి. I would start dieting 10 times. Like I would start dieting 10-15 days. I would lose 2-3 kilos and then I would feel like okay, I am thin now and I would go back. Stick like that discipline, the motivation that was needed was never permanent. Like it wasn't becoming permanent. It was not staying with me. And at one point I thought, okay, forget it. This is my reality. This is how I'm going to look. ఈ వెయిట్ లో, ఈ ఫిట్నెస్ లో, ఈ లుక్స్ లో వాట్ ఎవర్ మూవీ కమ్స్ నేను అదే చేస్తా గ్రో అవడానికి. లైక్ ఐ పుట్ దోస్ థాట్స్ aside.
ఓకే.
Then one day I went to test for a film.
Okay.
And the director was very sweet. And he said, I like, you know, acting I know I can make you do, but this girl is from a very poor family.
Okay.
And you don't look poor in any angle.
ఏ యాంగిల్ అసలు కనిపించదు తెలుసా? పూర్ గర్ల్ అంటే ఎక్కడుంది అని మీకు వెనకాల చూసుకోవాలి.
So he said, you don't look poor from any angle. So physically, you're not fit for this role. And that, for some reason, I think was the push that I needed.
Okay.
So he was right in his place. He was absolutely right. I always thought that if some very nice movie comes and the director asks me to lose weight, that time I'll lose weight. But for the first time, he didn't have the time. He didn't, like, you know, if he would have given me 2-3 months, he didn't have that time. It's not his fault.
Okay.
I let go of that opportunity because of my own shortcoming.
Okay.
That day I decided directors can refuse me for talent. Like they can think I'm not talented, no problem. But my weight is in my control. My body is in my control. That will never be the reason why someone doesn't take me in a film again. So that is the day that realization came in. And after that I started working on myself.
ఏ మూవీ అది?
And నేను చెప్పను.
అంటే హింట్
No.
ఓకే. మీరైతే యూజువల్గా నిఖిల్, రాజ్ తరుణ్ అండ్ ఇలా చాలా మందితో కూడా మీరు యాక్ట్ చేస్తూ వెళ్ళిపోయారు. కాకపోతే మెయిన్ హీరోస్ టీమ్ అంటే ఫస్ట్ టైర్ ఆఫ్ ద హీరోస్ దగ్గరికి కానీ ఆ డైరెక్టర్స్కి సంబంధించిన ఆ మూవీస్లో కానీ మీరు చెయ్యకపోవడానికి రీజన్స్ ఏంటి?
I don't know. I haven't thought about this.
అంటే సక్సెస్ అనేది కూడా ఆ టైంలో మీకు బాగానే వచ్చింది. సో యువర్ అంటే ప్రేక్షకులు కూడా బాగా వెళ్తూ ఉన్నారు, అంతా బాగానే ఉంది. కాకపోతే ఆ టైంలో ఆ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అనేది కూడా క్యాచ్ చేయలేకపోయారా, లేకపోతే వాట్స్ హ్యాపెన్?
I don't know actually. I mean, to be very honest, at that point, నాకు వచ్చిన ఆఫర్స్ నుంచి నేను బెస్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను. అంత ప్లానింగ్, అంత స్ట్రాటజైజింగ్ నేనేం చేయలేదు. నాకు పన్ను వస్తుంది, నాకు డబ్బు వస్తుంది, నేను చేసేస్తా. అదే నా మైండ్ సెట్.
ఓకే.
యాక్టర్స్ ఈ యాక్టర్తో వర్క్ చేయాలి, అదే those were not things in my mind.
ఇప్పటికైనా ఉందా ఎవరితోనా యాక్ట్ చేయాలి అని చెప్పేసి పర్టికులర్ హీరో అలా?
See, now I have this desire that I want to work with Fahad Fasil.
Okay.
Otherwise, no. Otherwise, I'm open to working with all actors. But there is a particular desire that I want to share screen space with Fahad Fasil.
Okay. మరి తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఏ హీరోతో వర్క్ చేయాలని ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ ఉంది మీకు?
Everyone. New, mid, top tier, all of them.
ఓకే. అంటే మెయిన్ గా ఒక ఇద్దరు పేర్లు అంటే ఎవరి పేరు చెప్తారు? ఫేవరెట్ ఆర్ ఐ హావ్ టు యాక్ట్ విత్ దెమ్ అని చెప్పేసి ఒకటి అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది కదా.
In the more niche zone, I want to share screen space with Priyadarshi.
Okay.
And in the more top tier, I would love to share screen space with Junior NTR.
Wow.
Those two people.
Okay. Really nice.
Yeah, those are the two people that I want to, because I've really see Junior NTR I've always liked.
Okay.
And I really like Priyadarshi's biography, like filmography current.
అంటే ఎంచుకుంటున్న కథలు కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అన్ని
like it's interesting, like his films are something that I would sit and watch.
Okay.
So I want to be part of those kind of films.
తర్వాత ఎప్పుడైనా మీట్ అవ్వడం గానీ అలా జరిగింది?
I know him.
Friends,
acquaintances, hi, hello, like we've done a film together, so we know each other and we have a lot of common friends, so I know him. That's
okay. And ఏ మూవీ బాగా నచ్చింది ప్రియదర్శి గారిది?
I liked two of his films. Recently I saw Court. I liked it. Then there was one more, I don't remember the name. When I remember the name, I'll tell you.
Okay.
But there is one more that I watched.
Okay, nice. And
I liked what he did in Mangalwaram also. Like 2-3 things that he has done I have watched.
Okay.
So
చాలా అంటే లాస్ట్ లో వచ్చేసి కంప్లీట్ గా టర్న్ చేపిచ్చేస్తాడు స్టోరీని గానీ ప్రేక్షకుల్ని కూడా ఎక్సైట్ చేపిచ్చేస్తూ ఉంటాడు.
Yes, that I actually like Payal also in that film, so not just him.
Yeah. And హీరోయిన్స్ ఎవరైనా కానీ ఐటమ్ సాంగ్స్ కానీ చేస్తే సో వాళ్ళ కెరియర్ అనేది కూడా డౌన్ ఫాల్ అయిపోతుందని అనుకోవచ్చా? So it's a good or bad doing the item songs.
If you want to do it, you should do it. There is no fixed rule to success and failure.
Okay.
Tamanna has been doing item songs. There is no downfall in her career. Nora Fatehi has made a career only out of item songs.
Right.
There are Samantha has done an item song. Kajal Agarwal has done her. There is Kajal Agarwal has done her songs. So I don't see any of their careers going. There is no down. Like if Jacqueline Fernandez, I love her. She does special songs all the time. I don't find her career going downhill or going anywhere problematic.
Okay.
If in the moment you like the song, you want to do it, just do it. There is no fixed rule that this is going to cause. You can give an Oscar winning performance and your career is still not guaranteed.
Okay.
And there are people who continue to get films and you wonder how they are getting films. There is no fixed rule.
Okay. And present ఇప్పుడైతే ఓదెలా 2 చేసేసారు. What's next?
I have a film with Kalyanji Gogana. I am doing a comedy, out and out comedy, like a thriller, like comic thriller, situational comic thriller with him. I have a horror film that I shot with Srinivas Raga sir. I am starting another Telugu film in May or June. I start my first Kannada film next week, in fact.
I think after many years, అంటే చాలా సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత మళ్ళీ కన్నడలో వర్క్ చేస్తారు.
I am starting my starting a Kannada film, and then I have another Telugu film that I have spoken for. Like there are 2-3 Telugu things that are lined up, but I'm not gone on floors. So now I have a new rule. After going on set, I talk about things. I don't like to talk about it before going on set.
Okay. So ఈసారి మాత్రం కొంచెం పకడ్బందీగానే ఉన్నట్టున్నారు.
Hopefully.
Okay. And script okay చేయడానికి what's the parameters you will take it?
First is if I like the overall story, then what is my contribution to that story? Mine as in a character contribution ఏంటుంది. Third, production,
right.
And fourth, DOP ఎవరు.
DOP గారి గురించి కూడా పర్టికులర్ గా ఉంటారా?
Not particular. I prefer, like I want to know who the DOP is, then you'll know how the film is looking.
Okay. So who is your favorite DOP?
I've liked all the DOPs that I've worked with, but if I have to name top 3, top 1 to 1 is custom, so top 3 I'll give.
Okay, top 3.
I like Chota sir.
Okay.
Chota K Naidu sir. I really liked Chota K Naidu sir, and then I also currently I'm working with Balreddy sir. I really like Balreddy sir, and who else did I work? Sounder sir. Shit. Sounder sir. These 3 people. Sorry, I forgot about Sounder sir.
ఇంకా నేమ్ చెప్పలేదని నేను వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాను.
No, Sounder sir, Balreddy sir, and Chota K Naidu sir.
Okay, it was a nice. ముగ్గురు కూడా చాలా
they're all amazing.
చాలా సూపర్ గా చూపిస్తుంటారు. మెయిన్ గా హీరోయిన్స్ ఇంకా బాగా చూపిస్తుంటారు.
That is why I'm telling you, on set I always want to be friends with the DOP. I don't care about the actor or the director or anyone. DOP has to be my friend.
Okay. అండ్ ఇవన్నీ ఓకే. సో ఓదెలా 2 మరి రిలీజ్ అయిన తర్వాత సో యాజ్ ఎ ఆడియన్గా మీరు చూసేటప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని బాగా ఎగ్జైట్ చేసిన పాయింట్ ఏంటి? ఎలిమెంట్ కానీ ఆ సీన్ కానీ ఏది బాగా నచ్చింది మీకు?
నాకు నచ్చిన పాయింట్ అంటే ద క్లైమాక్స్ సీక్వెన్స్ వాజ్ అమేజింగ్.
ఓకే.
దెన్ బికాస్ Vashishta was in the first part.
Yeah.
And his character was so small, not small in terms of role. But he was such a small personality in the film, and to this he becomes a demon, and the power that he holds in the second part, that transition of his character, I was very happy for him.
Yes.
So those were the 2 very interesting things I liked about the
and
second
also climax
part.
is the complete goosebumps moments, graphics kani everything.
Yeah.
Between the Tamanna garu and Vasishta garu.
Yeah.
Liked it a lot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Oh,
that's
great.
why I'm telling you.
Great.
And so how is your family? How they are enjoying your success and everything?
They don't care. I have 2 more sisters.
Yeah.
We prefer not to talk about work at home.
ఇంట్లో వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత సినిమాల గురించి మాట్లాడరా?
A little bit set lo ఇదే జరిగింది, ఏం జరిగింది, this happened, that happened, little bit. But to sit and talk about my life as an actress, I don't do that at home. No. My sister also, she's in a software company.
Yeah.
She also doesn't come home and this happened in office, that happened in office. It's a job, leave it at office and come. At home, okay, if you're irritated or some joke happened or you want to give us some gossip, okay. But at my home, people usually don't get their work home.
Okay.
So that's why nobody really
కేర్ అబౌట్
Yeah.
వర్క్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
Yes.
సో సింపుల్‌గా చిల్ అవుట్ అయిపోతుంటారు.
Yeah, like just be there at home.
ఓకే. అంటే ఇలా మీరు చేంజ్ అవ్వడానికి ద డైట్ ప్లాన్ ఏంటసలు? సో ప్లీజ్ ఆ సీక్రెట్‌గా అందరు అమ్మాయిలు తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారు.
Okay, so the first thing I did was I decided నేను రెగ్యులర్‌గా జిమ్ వెళ్ళలేదు.
ఓకే.
So I made this thing that 21 days I'll go to the gym.
ఓకే.
Because I'd read that 21 days make a habit.
హ్మ్.
So if you do anything for 21 days continuously, it becomes a habit. So I decided no Sunday, no one day off, nothing. 21 days straight, you have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
That time I did no dieting. I was like, just one thing at a time, I'll go to the gym. I went to the gym. 21 days are done. Then I decided for 21 days, I'll not eat sugar. Then for 21 days, I didn't eat sugar. Then after that, I went on a diet.
ఓకే.
Then I lost whatever weight I needed to, and then after that I've just been maintaining. Now I don't diet, I eat whatever I want to.
ఏదైనా తినేస్తారా?
Not ఏదైనా, matlab whatever I feel like. Now I eat regular food. I don't.
షుగర్స్ తీసుకుంటారా?
Yeah, once in like yeah, I like sugar. I'm not going to. Not a lot, but
ఓకే.
see if there's a cake, I'll eat a piece.
సో లిమిటెడ్ క్వాంటిటీ.
Yeah, my quantities have really gone down, but I want my sugar.
Okay.
I want my carbs. I want all of those things. I can't live without them.
ఓకే. అండ్ మీరు యాక్ట్ చేసిన మూవీస్ విషయానికి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఎక్కువగా యాక్ట్ చేసింది రాజ్ తరుణ్ గారితో. సో ఆ ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ గాని ఇప్పటికి కొనసాగుతుందా ఎలా?
No, I told you, no, I don't keep in touch with people after I finished working
అసలు
with them.
ఎవరితో?
Only Vanilla Kishore. He's the only exception. He's the only friend I have in the movies.
ఓకే.
Like I will update him about my life. I will tell him about my family, everything only to him.
సో ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ ఫ్రెండ్ లాగా మీరు వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో.
Yeah, from day one because I met him in my first film, no?
Yeah.
So only Tana. Otherwise, I don't. Otherwise, I keep in touch only with my staff. They know everything about me, not anybody else.
మరి ఖాళీగా ఉన్న టైంలో ఏం చేస్తుంటారు?
I have other friends, no actors नहीं दूसरे friends रहते life में.
इधर मुंबई में है?
बॉम्बे में भी है, हैदराबाद में भी है, दूसरे friends है, movies है, खाने को चले गए, chill कर लिए, अभी तो जिम भी जाना है, वो भी टाइम ले लेता है कितना. So there are other things.
సో ఫైనల్ గా సెటిల్ అవ్వాలంటే హైదరాబాద్ లో సెట్ అవుతారా లేకపోతే వేరే ఎక్కడికైనా?
అది డిసైడ్ చేయలేదా? నాకు ఇద్దరు సిటీస్ ఇష్టం. సో ఎనీ ప్లేస్ ఇస్ ఓకే విత్ మీ.
ఓకే. అంటే ఇంకో సిటీ అంటే ఏ సిటీ? హైదరాబాద్ కాకుండా?
హైదరాబాద్ కాకుండా బాంబే.
సో యు ఆర్ అ బాంబే గర్ల్ అండ్
I was born and brought up in Bombay. So Bombay, otherwise Hyderabad. Chennai, Bangalore, నేను ఒక like I've gone in pockets. So I still don't have any love for those cities.
Okay.
I like Bombay, I love because I was born. Hyderabad is my workplace, so I love. Bangalore is nice, Chennai is nice, but I don't have any.
That connection.
There's no belonging or there is no connection yet. After this Kannada film, you ask me, I might change my mind.
First Kannada movie అంటే అధ్యక్ష.
Yes, correct.
First అధ్యక్ష. అదే స్క్రీన్ అంటే కెమెరా ముందు రావడం కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
Yes, correct.
సో ఫస్ట్ టైం కెమెరా ముందు అపియరెన్స్ ఎలా అనిపించింది?
I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I really didn't know. I was
acting ante kuda aa time
okay, sorry, I should have said Sudhakar sir also. The DOP of that film, Sudhakar Raj, is also one of my favorite DOPs.
Okay.
He was also very nice. So sorry, make it 4 favorite DOPs.
Okay. So koncham మార్చేసుకుందాం రూల్స్. ఓకే. సో ఎలా అనిపించింది అంటే ఫస్ట్ టైం ఆ కెమెరా ముందు ఫేస్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఐ కెన్ మేక్ ఇట్, ఐ కాంట్ మేక్ ఇట్, అరే వాట్స్ దిస్, ఇంతమంది ఉన్నారు ఏంటి అని?
In the beginning, language barrier was a very big problem for me. నాకు కన్నడ తెలీదు, నాకు తెలుగు తెలీదు. So my focus was only lines. I have to remember. నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను. సో కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేసి లైన్స్ చెప్పాలి, ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ కరెక్ట్ ఇవ్వాలి. సో కెమెరా ఫీలింగ్ I didn't process that feeling because I was so focused on getting the lines right and giving the correct expression that, oh, I'm facing the camera. No, I was always nervous facing the camera in the first film.
కానీ మీరు అంటే మిమ్మల్ని ఇప్పటికీ మేము చూడాలి అన్నా కానీ సో ద బ్యూటిఫుల్ హెబ్బా అనేటప్పటికీ కుమారి 21